Quick thoughts on the rugby today, folks. Now, you know I like the old rugby league. I'm a lover. I've been since knee-high to a grasshopper. You know, if you watch the channel, I'm a Wire fan. I've supported the Wire all my life. I'm from the Wire. I've always supported them and always will, through thick and through thin. First game up today for us. Last game of round one in the old Super League. And I was hoping and expecting good things against Huddersfield, but you never show with Warrington. They're a bit hit and miss from time to time, especially first game of the season. And that's how it proved a bit, I think, to take a word from their ex-coach, a bit clunky I think they were. But they improved as the game went on. Never thought they'd get beat, and lo and behold, they went and won. I'm talking from my pocket a little bit because I had them to win by more than 10 and they didn't. But I also had one of the guys to score who scored, so I'm not over unhappy. But a couple of thoughts on today. I mean, I seen the selection at the start and I thought, why on earth did he pick Ratchford over this new boy, this Leyland? Looks a good player last year for London. He's coming on a treat. Scored some tries in pre-season. Ratchford's had many weeks out with a bad injury. He's getting on a bit. His pace is shot. He's got a good kicking game. Yes, I'll grant you that. He's also not a bad goal kicker, although his goal kicking today was off. But this Leyland's supposed to have a good kicking game. Got a bit more pace. Young lad. It'd have been nice to see how he gelled with your man, with old George. Disappointed they didn't start with him. He wasn't even in the 17, which is disappointing. So that was one gripe. I wrote a couple more down. What else did they have? That's it. They brought in this captain's challenge. For those that don't know what it's all about, they've got it from that there Australia, where the captain of each team is allowed one challenge. If he thinks a ref has made a bad call or missed a call, he can challenge it. He can challenge it. And if he's successful, the ref has to put right what he's got wrong. And I think it's a good idea. And if I've got it right, and I think I have, I think if that challenge is successful, he then gets another one. If it's unsuccessful, that's it for the game. But if it's successful, he gets another one. And I think I heard, I could be wrong, if he keeps getting the challenge correct, he keeps getting a new challenge. I think it's a belting idea. I think it's a really good idea. As it turns out, over the first few days, nobody's got one right, I don't think. Almost everybody haven't. Although I do think the video judges aren't doing the job properly and looking at things with the tooth comb that they do sometimes. I think they're looking on the side of the referee. I might be wrong, but that's what I think I've seen up to now. But I think it's a good idea. There was another couple of things. What else was there? Bear with me a sec. Yeah, I mean, the start of the game today, they're at that there Huddersfield, and they've got a couple of blokes abseiling down from the old stand. I say a couple of blokes, I think they're in the Marines or whatever else. Abseiling down. I thought, what's all this about? I thought, they're not going to bring the ball on the pitch, are they? And all of a sudden, commentator says, you've got two fellas abseiling down the stand there, yes. Oh, yes, they're going to get to the ground and they're going to bring the ball on the pitch. I thought, pigging hell, not again. The amount of people that are bringing balls on the pitch at the moment, we've had it in cars, we've had it in this, we've had it in that, centre circle, we've had Army, Navy, Air Force, we're going to have the police, the ambulance service next. Everyone's doing it. And I'm thinking, all these teams now have got big marketing arms. That's what they're trying to do, create more interest in rugby league and get more people through the turnstiles. I'm thinking, well, that's great. But I think if it were me, rather than finding ways to bring the ball onto the pitch, I think they should look in the stands and just get the stands full. I'm looking at Huddersfield again, I know it's a big ground, but there's seat after seat after seat empty. That's not good for revenue, that's not good for the game. I know it's hard to fill these stadiums, but they've got to look at doing it. Rather than picking gimmicks, bringing the ball on, it serves no purpose whatsoever other than looking stupid. I'm looking at them coming down and I'm thinking, what's all that about? You don't see that when you watch United or Liverpool or whatever else. If you did, people would laugh at us. I don't get it at all. One more thing on today, something I didn't know. I thought I knew everything there was to know about rugby league. Watched it all my life. There's a kick there today, I think it was from young Walker. And it was after a 40-20. I thought he's nowhere near with that. Anyway, to summarise, it was little Barry says, I think it might be a 20-40. I thought he'd taken the mick out, the main commentator here. There's no such thing. And all of a sudden, yes, he's given the 20-40. Now, the deal is, so I know, if you kick out your own 40 yards from the line and you get in there 20 yard, you get the ball back. I knew that. Must work out if you're within 20 yards of your own goal and you kick within 40 of theirs, you still get it back. I never pigging knew it. There's probably been some of them since it's been on Sky these last few months, these last couple of years. I've never heard it once, or if I have, I've never noticed it. I thought, 20-40, where did that come from? Probably been there months or years. I never knew it existed. It shocked me, folks. It's just, see, I always tell the truth. I'm going to look stupid here now, because probably everybody that watches rugby league that sees this video thinks to themselves, how could he not know that? It's always been there. I knew it. Well, I never knew it. Was that it? I think that was it. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I've done it all. Just some things I wanted to air, that's all. Just wanted to get them out there, as they say. Nothing wrong with that, is there?